Hey YouTube, I'm back and today I'm going to show you how to make a prosperity jar. Alright, basically what a prosperity jar is it's a little jar filled with stones, herbs, oils, and waxes of your intent. I generally make my prosperity jars to bring me, all about happiness and prosperity. You can really make the jar fitting whatever you want. This is the prosperity jar I put on my nightstand. You can see all my waxes at the bottoms and my stones and all that good stuff. Alright, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a few different stones, oils, waxes, stuff like that that you might want to put in yours. I'm going to go over the ones I have in mine. First, waxes. I use black and white candles. I use black and white because the black it absorbs all the negative energy, and the white puts out positive energy. And of course, whatever you want this to be, if you really want to get close to, better emotional balance, you might want to use blue because that's for water and water is for emotional balance. Next, I'm going to go over stones. I use quite a bit of different stones in my jar because I find myself leaning towards gym magic. First, I always love little clear quartz. Clear quartz really helps with intensifying both positive and negative energy. Next, I used amethyst. Amethyst is a well-known stone because of all the different things it does. I used amethyst for inner peace, to help with, sleeping, and it helps with insomnia. It helps with headaches, and it helps alleviate any type of fear or anxiety. Other uses for amethyst, it's really well known for healing addictions, and it's really well known for, alleviating jealousy and rage and all that business. Next, tiger's eye, and if you guys ever really notice, I have my big chunk of tiger's eye right here. It's really a stone that I just absolutely adore. Tiger's eye also helps with a lot of things. It helps with protection and courage and transformation. It also draws money towards you. It helps with depression. It brings common sense, and it helps alleviate jealousy. So, got a lot of good stuff in tiger's eye. Next, we have carnelian. Carnelian also helps with a lot of things, especially with verbal skill. It lowers fever and it lowers blood pressure, and it also helps chase away nightmares, which is always a great thing. Stones that I recommend using, aquamarine, because it balances all of your chakras, and it helps with your allergies, and it even speeds up your metabolism. I don't have one of those, or I would show you guys. Another one, onyx. Onyx is great because it helps balance, emotion. It helps with self-control, and it reflects other people's magic. Tiger's eye also does that. It will reflect hexes or ill will or any type of magic anyone's doing to you, and that is found in onyx also. Another one I recommend, petrified wood. There you go. Petrified wood, it helps with heart health and vein health, and I know that runs rampant heart problems in my family, so I use that. It also harmonizes your home. So what you're going to do is, you're going to pick one of those, or a couple of them. Herbs that I used, blue vervain. Blue vervain is really great. It's got a lot of properties that I really adore, but I used blue vervain specifically for sleep purification and protection. Another good one, rosemary. Rosemary is great. That helps a lot with sleep, protection, and mental powers, and that's always a good thing to have. I also recommend sage for your prosperity jar. You can just pull that right off your smudge stick. And sage is wisdom, purification, and healing in general. I also recommend thyme for psychic powers, spiritual growth, and inner balance. Alright, next we move on to oils. First oil I used was jasmine oil. and that attracts money, and it helps with sleep, and it helps with healing and dreams. Next, lavender oil, and this is fragrance oil right here. Um, Lavender is wide known for helping with calming and relaxation and peace of mind, and that's always good, especially if you have it by your nightstand. Another one, eucalyptus oil, and this is essential oil. Um, Eucalyptus oil helps with healing and sinus problems. Another one I would recommend, more or less just for the smell of it, cherry fragrance oil. I don't know about you guys, but I love the smell of cherry. And cherry has to do with love and luck and stuff, so if you want to put that in there for its magic properties, more power to you. Alright, so basically, to put together the prosperity jar itself, is you're going to take your jar, and what you're going to do is you're going to take your candles and drop the wax at the bottom. Um, and if you are Wiccan or pagan, or if you practice magic, illuminator candle. Remember these, you guys. Illuminator candles are so important because I use my illuminator candle often. And what it is, basically it's going to touch all of the candles you ever use in magic, or if you use to light your incense and stuff like that. So imagine how much magic this holds because of how much you use it. So you want to light up your candles there and drop the wax into the bottom of your jar. After that, you're going to want to grind up any herbs you need to grind up and drop those in there. And then before you put all your oils, I recommend using holy water also in your prosperity jar because of its properties for purification and whatnot. If you're a Christian just diddling around with this stuff, you can go to your Catholic church and get some holy water. Or if you're pagan, you can make it, your own with a little bit of salt and water, charge it by the moon and sun. I'm going to make a video in later days about how to make holy water. So I recommend dropping a few drops of holy water in there. Next, you drop all of your oils, and keep in mind, whenever you put your oils with your herbs are going to soak that up, and they're going to become a lot bigger than they are usually, so keep that in mind whenever you actually put your herbs in there, because with this, I only had about this much herb in there, and because of all the oils and holy water I put in there, they really absorbed it. And then, next you want to throw your stones in there and pop the top. You want to shake that around. Alright, smells great. I recommend having some kind of chant. I made a chant for mine, but I'm not going to share that with you guys. I recommend making a chant and letting it sit out in the sun and then sit out in the moonlight to kind of charge that up, and then you're ready to go, you guys. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good time making your prosperity jar.